Okay, here's the 1982 Datsun 720 King Cab that I picked up. When I picked it up, it was fully assembled. It had blown a head gasket, needed to be retimed, so I just decided to part it out. So you can see that we have the front passenger side fender that's off. The hood is obviously off. And what I have here is just the Z22 engine that has had the head pulled off. And I'm just going to eventually drop the oil pan, try and get the engine off of the motor mounts. You can kind of see down there. I also have the harness. Still need to get that, pulled through the firewall here. So that will be a project. But it's just a 2.2 liter gasoline engine. Pretty simple, just inline 4. But I actually have a diesel one of these. It would be interesting to see what that engine looks like with the head off, but I haven't nearly dissected it as much as this one. And the project kind of for tonight has been to try and get the cab loose, so I can hopefully pull that off. So there was a bolt just down in front here, both sides, and then once that's removed, it will the cab can be pulled off. It's pretty heavy. It's heavier since it's a king cab. So since it's a king cab, it has like the extra window here. It goes back a little farther. Probably the standard cab ends about there. So it's a little bit longer. And then in terms of the other places that it connects, there's a spot in the front here. Just, let's see if I can turn that so you can see it. I took an angle grinder and I ground out the bolt that was holding it on there. Yeah, let's see if that's a little clearer. And then in the back, and it's the same on the opposite side, but in the back, here, the back of the cab, there's also, here we go. And you can see where it connects to the frame. I, again, was able to grind the bolt off. Here, just the little rubber piece that helps, dampen vibrations and such. So yeah, now that I have these pretty much out, it looks like I'll have to push this stud or this bolt shaft out, and then I'll see if I can tip it out. But yeah, there's still a lot of garbage and stuff in the cab. I had pulled out the dash. I don't know, I'll have to figure out what I'll do with the windshield. I may have to take that out. That will probably make it lighter. But yeah, you can see it was a manual transmission. Kind of a nice little view of how, that's all set up. And actually the interior was, not in bad shape. There were some, rust holes in the floor, which, that's kind of, I guess, standard for this era of Japanese vehicle, but kind of too bad. There's there's the catalytic converter that got pulled from the exhaust system. So yeah, it's kind of interesting to see what the shell of these looks like. Here's a wire that runs kind of up the side here as well. So yeah, I'll eventually rip that off. Yeah, we'll just hopefully I'll have a video of this with the cab off. So if you guys have any questions, just message me or leave a comment.